Elsewhere, in the world of big-time Class 6A football, there's a notable face in the mix for the undefeated Tomball Memorial Wildcats. Her powerful leg is pretty notable as well. More now on the girl among the boys for Tomball Memorial. As Tomball Memorial lit up the scoreboard in a 64-49 victory over Klein Cain, 6 of those points came off the foot of senior kicker Lorelai Stramrood, who was 6 of 6 on her point after attempts. This from a star soccer player turned football player for her senior season.
It has been like a little tidbit where you talk about it in my family, and then the last kicker got injured, so I was like, I could totally go and do this.
Lorelai has done it in impressive fashion, beginning with her first football tryout during the off-season.
I could tell everyone was kind of skeptical. They were like, Lorelai's, what is she doing? And then I hit the first ball, and they're like, oh yeah, it's totally okay, like she's good.
Some of the coaches said that she was going to come out, and we said to give her a shot, and she came out and did a fantastic job, and we were excited that she was going to have the opportunity. And of course, we called mom and everybody and made sure that it was okay and make sure that it was all right. And the rest is history. She's done a great job.
As for getting her parents on board with the notion of playing football, well, that actually wasn't as difficult as you might think.
They love it. My parents never thought that it would become a reality. My family isn't exactly from this country, they're from South Africa, so they didn't really grow up with football, so they didn't really care to learn the rules or anything or even watch it until my parents were like, oh yeah, we kind of should learn this if our daughter is playing it, but they never thought that it would come to that.
Back in soccer, Lorelai is a high-scoring district MVP. She's a nationally ranked scoring leader who'll play at the next level for the Baylor Bears. But playing football at this level, admittedly, can be a bit intimidating.
It was very intimidating. I'm used to, on the soccer field, being the tallest girl there, typically. And then I go to football, and I'm one of the shortest, and I'm like 5'10". So it was a little nerve-wracking, but as soon as I stepped back, I was like, all I'm doing is kicking a ball. You know how to do that. You do how many of those in a soccer game? And I kind of calmed myself down by talking through it.
With a powerful leg, Lorelai handles all kickoffs for the Wildcats. Albeit once the kick is made, the next course of action is abundantly clear.
I kick it, I grab the tee, and I run to the sideline.
And we told her to do so. We had a little bit of a run-in at Westbrook, and since then it has been no hesitation. Grab the tee and run.
But there's no running from the fact that Lorelai has made school history as Tomball Memorial's first female football player, playing a key role for the Wildcats. A role that's even made her somewhat of a role model for younger female athletes.
I'm a very emotional person, so whenever I first heard that all these little girls were like, oh my gosh, Lorelai is so cool, I started crying. In the middle of my living room, my mom showed me a picture of Coach Parker's wife who posted or reposted my mom's Facebook post, and I was just sitting in the living room just bawling my eyes out.
And I love the fact that my daughter's one of them, and that she asks for autographs and all the above, and does a great job with that. And and there's been a lot of media about it, and she has handled it with absolute grace and humbleness, and done a great job.
This January, Lorelai will be an early enrollee at Baylor University, where she'll focus on a promising playing career in soccer. Until then, quite successfully getting her kicks for the Wildcats football team.